Hi all. Okay. Hey. I may forward this one also to YouTube. I haven't decided. But, okay. So, as I was just telling you all before, I had this crazy dream. Because, number one, I have all these rhinestone sheets. So, I'm just like, and now what? Well, with me, I'm like, let the party begin. But, okay. So, y'all know I have sheets. Look. Sheets. Okay, it's getting heavy. Hold up, y'all. Okay. Now, but the one thing, y'all have seen me customize with these sheets in many, many different ways. But the one way, girl, one way I have not done is I've never done a whole shoe just using rhinestone sheets. And I'm just like, challenge accepted. Okay, so it really was just a quick thought, but then you know how it sticks with you and you're just like, I think that actually would be cool. And then a lot of people were like, with the rhinestone sheets that I showed that have the mirrors on them, how would you use those? And I'm like, let me show you. So like I said, now of course I can't find the one that I already opened, so look, hold on. Let me just hold on, let me just move these out the way. Trying to find them. Wait, it's gonna be a minute, y'all. Hold on. Hold on, it's gonna still be a minute. Hold on. It's gonna be more than a minute. Okay, I got it. Woo! If that would have failed, that would have been hilarious. And then some still fell. So, come on. There we go. So these are the ones I was talking about. And everybody was like, how would you use those? So let me show you. Now, I'm not going to be able to do a full video showing these because, of course, I'm going to need to prep these shoes. And these sheets are falling. And then you go, T, you didn't just let them slide to the floor, did you? No. Yeah. Okay, so let me just right quick do this live in our group because I'm going to be looking down and I'm going to tilt the camera down and I'm going to still need to see if y'all have any questions. So I would tell y'all what I'm looking at, but I can't tell y'all what I'm looking at because I did a post on my main page. And that's why, oh, a spoiler, a lot of people ask me why they send, like, they'll send me a message after they've sent me a friend invite, and then they'll be like, I sent you a friend invite, and you didn't approve it. And I'm like, spoiler, a lot of people ask me why, and I'm like, no. Why? Because I'm a crafter, right? I'm a crafter in my group, in other groups, and I'm a crafter on my YouTube channel. My page, I post whatever I want. Yeah, no, y'all, people don't be ready for that. So, no, y'all ain't ready for my post. Y'all not ready for my post on my main page. So yeah, just keep that craft energy going. So hold up, let me tilt this down, and I hope this goes right because this will be my first time trying to do that straight away. Okay, so here we are. Let me see. Look, I gotta look here to see if you can see it well. Can you all see these shoes right? Look, I'm asking you all. Because it has a little bit of a delay. I'm seeing. Okay, now we're on the same page. Okay, so these are the shoes that I have, right? And these are the ones that I'm considering doing full coverage on. So, of course, I'm going to need to prep these. And like I said, because I'm going to be using, I call this Gorilla Glue Week. I'm going to need to prep them. Now, with the rhinestone sheets, and can y'all see that they're on the floor? Look, you can even see them live there on the floor. I wasn't lying, though. As long as you can't see my feet, okay? My feet are forbidden. Yeah, I said that. Y'all can never see my feet. I'm sorry. That's just the life that I'm leading. That's just the life that I'm leading. Okay, again. So here we go. I'm going to open this. Now, like I said, with the way I'm going to do them, I'm going to prep my surface. Let me just, matter of fact, let me just prep these now. That way, this will be the beginning, and then I'll be able to do the remainder of it. So, again, with my prep, let me open this. I have a bottle of you somewhere. And yes, I talk to my adhesives, don't you? No? Okay, that's not weird. And so, and I told you, I always use my brushes. I don't care. So, I would prep this by using my Gorilla Glue. And I would use my brush. And yes, you do this with the E2. Yeah, I prep all my surfaces. I told y'all that. That's what I do. Why? Because we know that the consistency, the fabric, what it is, and you need to change it. A lot of people feel like everything has to be, you know, with the sandpaper and no. Y'all know this is going to take a long time with this. Look, I'd rather just go from the top. But this is how you would prep your surface. If you're choosing to do this, my method. However method you want to use to put these sheets on, that's fine. But this would be my method. So, hold on. Wait, I'm about to just pour some in here. Stuck in the middle with you. Baby girl, don't you start. Can y'all tell I don't be having no patience for that slow-mo? I'll be like, let's do this. Let's get this done. And so, yes, this is me prepping my surface. And like I said, I will let this completely dry. Like I said, it has to. Oh, and in our group, I've already created an album. That way, everybody could post the things that they have for sale. And yes, Sharon, you need to be the first one. Have your post up in there. And yes, I said that. That's how you call people out. That's real shot fire. Like, I be like, that's how you support your girl. You be like, you need to be the first one in there. Have your stuff. Get it out there. Let them see it. Show them what you got. Yes. Yes. I am that friend. I told y'all that. I am that friend. We've already discussed this friendship. And everybody else, Tanya, everybody. Jump in there. Joe, everybody. You're like, you? No, I'm good. Okay, so I've already prepped this surface, right? Now I'm going to move this one over and go back to this one. Why? Because I've already placed that on there. I'm going to put this top back on there because y'all know I'm good for forgetting that part. Oh. Move my brush out the way. Now let's get to cutting these sheets so I can tell you my thought process when I first had this little dream, because I was just like, I know how I want to do this. So, and yes, strips. Now, someone sent me a message asking me, could these strips be cut with a Cricut? No. I honestly think you would just lose all loyalty with your Cricut if you did. I don't think this would be a good idea. I don't think any cutting machine will be able to do that because, like I said, this adhesive is not. This is a grown folk adhesive. This is not to be played with. And I have for my Cricut machine, I even have the very tough, hard blades, and I still no. Would I try it? No. Why? Because I love my Cricut. No. Do I advise somebody to try? No, don't do that. Pick up a pair of scissors first. See how hard that is? Get a razor. Get a very pointy razor. See how hard it is to get that through there? Okay, yeah. Now put all that down and keep all that away from your Cricut. I'm cutting out a few strips. That way we can just go with the flow. So, there we go. And so with each of them, you have to just, it's almost like cutting with the grain, if you will. So Get you two. Get you. Get you. Get you. There we go. So now move this out the way. Hey Carla, girl, what's popping? What's popping? No, this is not the one with the pearls. This is the one that's just the glass ones. Hold up, where am I? And let me just show the full sheet. I always like to take the clear off because I like the whole full effect of that. Damn, hit you with it. Yeah. Hit you with the heat. Now, again, you'll go with T. Why don't you cut it with the why cut it with the strips instead of the, because let me explain. You can't just bend these sheets like this. Are you looking at that? No. No. And then see how you'll be triggering that to be trying to cut that even? No. But if you cut it with strips, you can make them perfectly even. Now, do you see how that would go? Hold on. Let me make sure I put this. Because I wasn't, like, this was an impromptu live, so I don't have the lights on in here like that or nothing. So it might be harder for y'all to see what I'm trying to show, but I'm trying. So do you see that? And do you see how when you're doing it using a strip at a time, you're able to get it exactly on those corners like you need it to be, right? And then just like with individuals, you will be what? Doing this. Making them even. And it'll be beautiful. Why? Because it's weird to say I had a dream about doing this, but I wouldn't lie to y'all about it. I had a dream to do this. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be using individual strips, and we're going to customize these shoes. I'm off camera. Oh, goodness, girl. Can you see it now? See, the way it normally is the camera's not this way. The camera's the other way. Maybe I should do it that way, because then I could be able to see. Nope, because then I usually have the camera wide. I would have to do too much to change this, because I don't know. Let's see. Well, okay, so let's hope that I don't press the wrong button. So I'm going to take the camera off. Hold on. Take it off. Pull it up. Hey. Being with you. Okay, stop. I'm so stupid. And so we're going to, come on, y'all know I'm silly. Come on now. None of this that I'm doing is shocking. Okay, so this is how I normally have the camera. And then I'm going to try to put it back on there without dropping it. Okay. And then we're going to just lock it. And then I'm going to move this out the way. And then I'm going to tilt it just a little bit so that I can look and see. There we go. Now I can see the shoe and see how I can position it. Now you see what I'm saying? Because this is how I usually have it. Yeah, so this is much better. So let's do it again, if you will. So I'm going to just, and understand, you go, well, why can't you just, the adhesive's strong, right? So why can't you just stick it to that? Because do you see this? No. 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 So I hope I answered that question by just saying no, no, no. Now this might not be the exact width because I did not measure it ahead of time, but I'm just giving you all a feel of what I'm talking about. Look at that. I was so close with my measurements, but press, 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 press. Get another little piece. And like I said, remember the fabric that I'm putting this on. So no, if it doesn't stay on there, I am not shocked, because that's why you're supposed to prep the surface. So I'm going to just do this. And hopefully don't drop it. And see how even that is from one side to the other. And then you go next row. Again, this would be with it prepped already, but that's how much easier it'll be. And say you want to do a combo, say you want to do one strip of this, some individuals, one strip of this, you can do that. You can make it, create whatever you want, as long as you know how to get it to be where it's going to be a permanent thing and not lifting up. And again, do, do, do. Are y'all okay? This is gonna be gorgeous. I'm not even gonna lie, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie, y'all. Now, instead of keep going to the edge, trying to do it perfectly, I'm gonna just do the pattern to make that perfect. How about that? Do, 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 do. Look, you gotta see, because I bites my nails, so it's hard for me to peel this because I bites my nails. Who shot? Not me. Who shot? Not me. Or should I say not I? Depends on who you are. Okay, again. And see how you're able to go to exactly the edge where you want it to go to? Oh, and also the thing that I forgot to do or didn't do, you should stuff your shoe. Because the more stones you apply to the shoe, the more it'll start, let me show you, the more it'll start doing this. And you don't want it to do that. You want it to stay nice and round and full. So stuff your shoe. Can y'all see that? And see how you're able to go close where you don't see the surface? Yeah. Just gonna do a few more. Because they have the covering on the front and the back. I always tell people you will want to leave that on there while you're cutting it. Why? Because yes, even with the scissors, with this offset and that stickiness from the sides, and it will drive you insane and your scissors will hate you. So you would want to leave that topper and the bottom on there as you cut it, and then as you're applying it, then peel it off. Just trust your girl on this. Is once that sticky adhesive stuff is on your scissors, you know how hard that is getting it off there. Your scissors will hate you with a passion. See how pretty that is? And I'm going to be doing these shoes. Wait, have you ever? Actually, yes. Let me go get a pair. Hold on. And I wore these shoes for, well, that was at Christmas, that was at New Year's, and that was at Valentine's Day, but I can't talk about that. All right, then, let me get the shoe. Baby, hush. You're in a chair. What you gonna do, girl? What you gonna do? Okay, so ladies, you all will remember when I customized these, because I customized them in our group. But hold on. I hope I don't blind y'all, because I mean, it is deliberate, but I really didn't mean to. So yes, these are with glass, but like I said, I've never done a full shoe with them. So like I said, I've used them like as strips to just do that added boom, boom. But you know, as I said, oh, I don't want to keep turning it, because sometimes people are like, I need to see it. You keep moving it. And I'm just like, okay. But yeah, I've used them as strips, but I've never just solely had a shoe just rhinestone sheet party. Not that I would not love that, because that sounds awesome, does it not? But like also, Valentine's Day, ladies, say your hubby or your wife, whatever you get down with. Say you want to you have some glasses. Say say your wedding anniversary and you just want to add a little something to what you already have. Then get your glasses out and just get some sheets. Can we be honest? Just a little bit goes a long way. So I'm just going to cut a little bit more off. I always say it doesn't even have to be Valentine's Day or anniversary. It could just be a, hey, you know, I'm feeling my hubby or my wife, and I just want to do something special tonight. Maybe you just want to. Oh, no. Wait. Long time ago. The ones that, the bags of them that they sell at Michael's, are those the ones you mean? If so, yes. This girl. So, I hope y'all can see. Because I'm trying to see. Where the heck is... Oh, don't say nothing. Y'all see him right there. Shut up. Okay. Why do you always take off your glasses? Because it's a habit. Because I've worn glasses since I was young. And people used to tell me I would look better if I didn't wear glasses. It's a habit. It's a vain habit where I always take them off. Like, and in a funny story, if you will, when I was young, I used to wear braces. And I mean the good jacked up braces that had the spikes that used to come down from the top because I used to suck my thumb. And that was horrific. And how did I stop wearing them? Well, because I had a brother that got sick of me coming home crying about people making fun of me. And this is the time when you know you had 100% trust for your brother. Because my brother was like, well, lay down there and I'm going to take them off. And my brother used a pair of wire cutters and cut them out of my mouth. I wish that I could say that I'm joking, but I'm not. My mom came home, lost her mind, was like, do you know how much that costs? I'm not getting you anymore. I was like, thank you. And yet I still had glasses, but I didn't have what the guys used to call cage mouth. Okay. And yes, you will never know how many times people will say, hey, can you bite through that fence for us? Because we don't feel like going all the way around. People. Okay. So, like I said, I just cut it. And remember, you would want to do that prep with adhesive to seal that in. But do you see how pretty that would look? What about if you want to do it all the way up? What about if you want to do it around the rim? You know, like I said, the sky is the limit with your talent. It's whatever you want to create with it. I always say that. Because even if you see a post of mine and you go, that's nice, but that's not how I would have done it. It's still stimulating your mind to have you with an idea of a whole nother way of how you would have created it. So that's still good. I think. Now, if you think everything in mine is crappy, then I don't know. I mean, everybody has an opinion, but that, you know, that's kind of sucky. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm trying to take this adhesive off. Again, nail biter. If you are not a nail biter and you have all those beautiful fingers, you know, like some people in my group, like all of y'all in my group, hate you all. Okay. Do. And I know a lot of people do not like customizing and having things around the room, but I just think they're pretty. And then, like I said, this is a safe adhesive, so I would rather put something like this to my lips. Wow, y'all, perfect. How often do I do it where it's perfect, where I don't have to cut it again? Look at that. And like I said, make this into whatever you want. I like when it's up to you to decide. You do a pattern. You could just do spiral circles all the way down. You could do whatever you want. And that's enough. Like I said, I don't know, I always bring up about the adhesive on the back, but I love that because it's very annoying when, say you can have a pattern. You can cut a pattern from your Cricut and have the lines specifically going down and whatever pattern, but you will still want the sheets where they will stay as you create, you know, your pattern for it to slide or move. That's annoying, especially when you are still in the middle of figuring out how you want it. Yeah, just put you a cut right here. I don't know. I think I want to stop here, but then I think I want to circle it. So I win. So yeah, we're going to just just keep playing around with it. But like I said, giving you some ideas for whatever. Just, if for me, I say with anything that you see me doing, don't have the mindset of, oh, that's extra. Just have the mindset of, that's different. I would rather it be different than people think it's you're just being extra, because I don't think it's anything about being extra. I like different. I think differently. I don't think, oh, that's only for somebody that's bougie. I don't think that, or something you create where, oh, this person has to be rich to buy this. No, to me, it's about the person's taste and what they want. And if they want different, then everybody's on the same dang on page. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes we will want to create something, but we won't, because we worry about what other people will say about it. Oh, why are you doing that? And why are you not doing like other people do? Because you're different. And there you go. And that should be your answer. Like I told you, we can all customize glasses in one group. Don't mean they all gonna look the same. But I think they all will be awesome. Why? Because you customize it the way you want it to. And that's what's so great about it. That's what's so great about it. It doesn't have to look like everybody else's. It shouldn't. Put your own spin on it. Now, I'm just going to put one right here. Like I said, just giving you all just some ideas. That's all I can give you. Ideas. Ideas and support. Look, because I'm going to tell you the truth. While everybody else will tell you, oh, girl, don't do that. Why are you doing that? I'm going to be like, girl, you're doing it. Do that. So, yeah. So, like I said, I wanted to quickly just do this live. Patricia, I hope you're able to see it. Sharon, I always thank you for your support. And I'm going to prep this other shoe so it can dry and be prepped like this shoe. And then also the places that I missed, hit that. But do you hear that? When people ask me, when you say you wait for the Gorilla Glue to get tacky, what do you mean? You hear that? Listen. Okay? Now. Listen to this. You listening? Well, I want to take this part off because I want you to hear that sound of that adhesive, because that's the part. You hear that tacky? Now, right now is the beginning stages of it being tacky. It's actually going to change, and it's going to be just like that. And that's what you want. Because that's when the stones won't come out. While it's still wet and stones are sliding, that means that that's not the consistency it needed to be for you to be ready for it. That's what I'm saying, girl. And I know that where you got it from. All right, Carla, Sharon, anybody watching this, anybody on YouTube that's going to watch this, please support me by just clicking that like button and the subscribe button. We're almost at 500 subscribers. I would love for us to get there and continue to grow. And I appreciate everything and everyone that's always supported me. I really do appreciate you, and I'm always thankful. So, bye all.